Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Alex Thoughts podcast with me, your host, Alex. Welcome back, welcome in. I know it's been a little while, it's been a minute, but I thought I would chat to you today about why it's been a minute. And I feel like, you guys are going to be so sick of me, aren't you? This has been a recurring topic for so long, but I always would like to preface when jumping back into new episodes and things why I have disappeared. And it's the life we're up. I'm a girl in my mid 20s and I don't know where my life is going most days of the week. Most months, I don't really know where my life is going, what it's leading to, what's happening, what's going on next. And I think I'm probably tired of just pretending that I do know. So, hey, I'm Alex. I'm 26 years old and I don't know where my life is going and I don't know what we're doing next. But I wanted to chat to you all about that. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a flop era. Now, what is a flop era, you ask? It is where you could be optimizing, you could be living your life more, you could be having so much more fun, you could be earning more, doing more, there's more potential in you, and you are not meeting it just yet. That is what your flop era looks like. There is always more, and you're not kind of living in that space yet. So that is my flop era. I currently feel like I am operating at maybe 10%, 10% capacity. I have not maxed myself out in a very long time. I have not worked hard, but hard for me, relatively to what I would be used to working hard as. I've not worked at that capacity for a very long time. There's a lot shifting behind the scenes for me personally at the moment, which is wonderful. And then health. I'm most definitely still in my flop area in health, but we are trying. Girls, we are trying. So those things compounding, the changes, the things that aren't changing that I would prefer to be changing, and the lack of certainty in quite a few of those areas all mean that I do not feel like my optimal, efficient girl boss, soft era girl boss self. And yeah, we just wanted to talk about that today because I feel like a lot of us, from conversations I have with friends, from conversations I see online, a lot of us girls in our late 20s, we're going through it, quite frankly. We're going through it. So I thought I'd talk about it today, have like a little honest, vulnerable chat with you about what's going on with me and why I think I'm in this stage and how I think I'm going to get myself out of it. I burned out again. Lol. I say I burned out again. I don't know. I reached a capacity which I did not wish to sustain anymore. Therefore, I stopped. And the easy word to use for that is burnout, but I don't think it was actually burnout this time around. I think I just decided to stop operating at a very high level because it just didn't feel good. And I'm kind of in and out of this kind of vibe where I don't want to keep doing things that don't make me feel good, I don't want to live my life in this way, therefore why am I living it now? That is what I have been like kind of existing in. So I stopped doing that. I stopped doing things that didn't feel good and also didn't align with the life I wanted to lead. The flip side of that is that I then felt very unaligned and I felt lost because I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this speed. I'm used to having a 70-hour week. I'm used to having a million and one plates spinning. I'm used to being able to tell people that I'm rushed off my feet, busy. I've not got time. I've not got time. I've not got time. I have nothing but time these days. And it's because I stopped working on the podcast. I stopped making YouTube videos. I stopped posting on Instagram and TikTok. Me and my Switch have seen each other. But even then, I haven't been on my Switch in weeks. I have been watching TV shows and reading books, but even then I'm like, have I been doing that? So the last 3 weeks to a month-ish, I have had downtime employed on my phone persistently. So my phone is locked, essentially. Most apps are locked between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. And you might think, well, that's the reverse. Why are you doing that? Surely you should have it locked like in your evenings too. However, I don't really go on my phone that much in the evenings because I have such a love affair with my Kindle, with my books, and with stuff that I have not on screens. So I never really pick up my phone in the evenings anyway. So it just made no sense. You don't care about that. However, I have had my phone locked most of my days to stop me scrolling so that I feel like I'm actually experiencing my life again. You know, you can get in those scroll holes and like picking up your phone when you're making a cup of tea, picking up your phone in between waiting for your dinner to cook, picking up your phone whilst an ad break is on, like on the TV, on YouTube, whatever. Like I was just found that I was picking up my phone again and again and again and again for every moment that I had potentially spare. And it was killing my creativity. It was killing my brain. So I've got downtime on. I can't remember where I was going with this, you guys. This is going to be a bit of a messy episode, but hopefully we're just flowing here. Yeah, so I've got downtime on my phone. What was I saying? Oh, I'm back. The fact that I was just losing time. I was losing time and I was doing nothing with it is the point of this. I cut out so many things that I was doing that I felt like I was at maximum capacity for to try and work out this creativity rut, like get myself out of the flop era. And then I ended up just making it worse. So this is my like piece to say, actually audit your time, actually have a look at where you're spending your time, what you're spending it on, and is it the things that you think you're actually spending your time on that you are? Because I thought I was spending too much time on like my Switch. I was spending too much time on like watching TV, all of these bits and bobs, but like actually the most time I was spending was scrolling rubbish on my phone, like scrolling Pinterest, scrolling Instagram, scrolling TikTok. And I still had limits. Like I've had limits on my phone for like 2 years. I don't go on my TikTok for more than 40 minutes a day, more than, I think it's an hour and a half on Instagram because obviously I work on there so much more. Somehow I was still maxing those out every day during the time where I said like, oh, I'm gonna cut back on stuff so I have more creativity. I was maxing out my apps faster than when I was working at maximum capacity. So have a little audit there. If you're giving yourself downtime intentionally, are you actually giving yourself downtime or are you giving yourself time to scroll? Because that was something I had to reality check on. So yeah, I've kind of just come to this like conclusion that actually I have to work. I hate to say it, I have to work. Like I have to be locked in because I'm an all or nothing person. I'm a lazy person. Don't get me twisted, girls. I'm a lazy person. If it does not have to be done, I will not do it. Even if it has to be done, I probably still won't do it. If I can get out of doing it, I will get out of doing it. If I can avoid doing it, I will avoid it. Procrastination, middle name. If I could just lie down in my bed and read my books and no one speak to me for the rest of eternity, it wouldn't be the worst fate in the world to me. You know, I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to be dealing with things. Innately as a person, I like my solo time. I like my time with my books and I like to lie down. Anything that disrupts those activities, it's just not the one, unless I'm in a different country. When I'm in a different country, it's a different game. It's a different kettle of fish. I like to do things when I'm in different countries, but even then, this is how I know it's innately in me. Even when I'm in a different country and I've been up to things for 2-3 weeks, I have to have a bed day. There are days when I go traveling 2-3 month trips, but like I'm maxed out. I can't see a singular other person for like 3 days. I can't have a conversation. I can't blink at anyone. Like everything is on Uber Eats, but like the Asia equivalent. Everything is delivered to me. Everything is like no communication with anyone. No one call me. Nothing. It's like, please leave me alone. So I know that innately I'm this lazy person. That does not mean I do not have a work ethic. It does not mean I cannot work hard. I've proved that to myself time and again that I will work so hard that I will burn out. I will work so hard that I will not see my friends and I will not do anything and I will just output stuff. And that also doesn't make me happy. So I'm like, okay, now that we have decided this is a flop era, I'm trying to come out of it. What are we going to do? Here's our plan of action. We are bringing back the podcast. I miss talking and I miss talking to you. I want to have guests on the podcast again. So if you have any recommendations for people you want to see on the podcast, please tell me, because I really want to revamp and get going again with the podcast, because I just miss these conversations. I'm lit up. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm lit up when I'm on the podcast and when I'm interviewing guests. So I really want to bring that back. We're coming back on Instagram. You heard it here first, guys. My face will be back on Instagram. We're coming back on TikTok. I made like 2 TikToks this week and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun still. Probably need to bring it back. And we're coming back on YouTube. I have posted a YouTube video a couple days ago now. It was about Euro summer and travel prep and planning. So if you didn't see it and you are interested in that this summer, go see it. But yeah, I want to bring back like booktube stuff. I want to bring back like chatting about books, talking about like mindset and business and coaching and lifestyle and everything I love. We're bringing it back in June because we're halfway through the year and I'm like, we started the year so strong. May and April, we really lost momentum. June, we're picking it back up again. We're picking up speed, girls. We're picking up speed. So if you are in your flop era too right now and you want to pick up speed, send me a message, because I feel like this can be a group thing. We can do this together and we are so much more likely to execute and sustain something when we do it together. So I'm open, all ears. Please let me know if you have been in your flop era and we're coming back out. So please, come on, girls. Let me know. But yeah, I don't want to make this too long, just to say that like it wasn't that fun not having the joy and the creativity and like the hustle like portion of my life. It felt a bit too quiet there. I kind of rested up a bit too much. I found a bit too much peace. I need a little bit of chaos in my life. And like the momentum kind of stopped dead. So we're bringing back the momentum. We're adding stuff back into the schedule. I want to see your faces. I want you in my DMs. I want to be on your screens as well, because I feel most connected to people when we're doing that back and forth, you know? So we're bringing everything back. And we're not scrolling on our phones too much. And we're not saying, oh, I'll give myself more time to do this thing and then never doing it anyway. That has ended. We're back. We're so back, girls. So that was a maybe quick episode on where I've been and why. I'm going to get some cool episodes up for you guys. And if there's anything you want to listen to from me specifically, if there's anyone you want to see on the podcast, please let me know, because I'm going to be organizing it very, very shortly. I know that it's only been like 2 months and you probably haven't noticed my absence, but I did. So I hope you miss me, because I miss you too. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode, because it will be soon. Don't like hold me accountable. If you see that I haven't posted for the next 2 weeks, you better be in my DMs. Like, where is it? Where is it? And then I'll post. No, I'm joking. We're gonna post anyway. We're getting out of this slump. We don't want to be in a slump anymore. We're getting out of it. How many times have I said flop, slump? We're so back. You could basically just have that as the title. Flop, slump, we're so back. We're back, girls. I will see you in the next episode, where things gonna be moving and grooving, moving and shaking. We're up. See you in the next episode. Bye, guys.